Plenty of speed in race number 2 as well. Class 4, we get up to the 1,200 metres, headed by Very Rich Man. He'll jump and run from barrier 8. He was run up behind Junzi on his last start over course and distance. Gallant Return, third behind Golden Glory on his last start, which was back in May. He's first up for the season. Jolly Bountiful, a course and distance winner last season. He's first up as well. Spring Winds, a two-time course and distance winner. Thou Shall Sing, yet to win in 6 starts for Chris So. Douglas White all right. Prawn Yeah was last on debut. Carefree Prince Speed, but he's got barrier 11 to contend with, and Smart Salute. He's a two-time winner here at Happy Valley, but they've both been over the 1650. Jolly Bountiful, Thou Shall Sing, and Smart Salutes have all been up at Chung Fa. Returning recently on the 5th.
There does look to be some pace here. Very Rich Man, Good Companion, and Carefree Prince is a very interesting runner coming to Happy Valley for just the second time in his career. Gallant Return's been handy in trials. Thou Shall Sing has shown that he can be right up on the speed. Jumbo Bus even showed a little bit of pace last start.
Here is Good Companion, just working with Polymurlike, who is racing in the card as well. Not a bad piece here from Good Companion. He's the one on the far side. Thought he was going better than Polymurlike as well here, so interesting. He's quite forward for a good run here. Jimmy Ting, the trainer, of course. Gallant Return, now they put plenty of work into him coming into this contest as well. He's fresh up. He's got a good barrier draw. Should get a nice run, Gallant Return, so he looks good, and I think he's ready for a good run. Is that horse. And Pakistan Baby, he can pop up now and again, this horse. He's a bit quirky at times, as we know, but he's got the ability, and he's quite well rated at the moment, and his track work's okay.
Seems to run in the family, doesn't it, just quietly.
Well, we can have a look at him now, in actual fact. He's part of the, how many, 5 of them going around here, all behind Very Rich Man and Junzi, who won the race. But who do we take out of this?
Well, I probably shouldn't be too harsh, should I? I mean, really, Pakistan Baby's won 4 and won over $4 million in prize money, and Pakistan Star's a dual Group 1 winner, but they are quirky. You can deal me out of Pakistan Star because I just don't know what I'm going to get. Of the others, there is good pace from Very Rich Man and Good Companion, but I get the feeling the presence of Carefree Prince, should he step, might press the issue with a couple of those.
Yeah, look, Very Rich Man just got beaten on the bob there, didn't he, last time? So I think he's got the early pace. I think him and Good Companion. I think of the ones, I'd be more worried about Carefree Prince on the pace.
Yeah, if Very Rich Man gets over easy, he'd be hard to run down.
All right, OK. Thou Shall Sing, as mentioned before, he hasn't won yet. Maybe he should have done. He's finished second twice. Is this his time? Maybe.
Look, he's a young horse. I'm generally not overly confident on tipping young horses and labelling them good bets, but I thought this was a pretty good run. He's always been a horse that's looked to have a fair bit of progress and a reasonable engine. He's going to get a nice run here. Whatever happens with the pace, he can either lead or he can just sit in, so that's a real positive for him.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get a good run from his low barrier draw.
OK, so he's certainly one to consider. Dollar Reward, another one that's finishing in the placings last time out. This was back on the 28th behind probably quite a smart one in khaki.
Yeah, I thought it was a good run from this horse as well. He got well back at the day meeting we've got. He's got a good barrier draw here in barrier 6. He drew 9 on this occasion. I found a place for him on a minor line. If they do go too hot in front, I think he's one that can finish off nicely.
If they decide to ride him quiet like they did there, he went back and he actually closed off, so that was a good sign. Some of his other runs he's been more handy and hasn't, so if they ride him the same way, I'll be very keen.
All right, what about Gallant Return? Take a check on him, how he's been working in the mornings. Positive?
Yeah, very positive. I think they've really got this horse primed up for a good run. And whatever happens with the pace, he's drawn 3. So Very Rich Man, Good Companion go on. I can see him just sitting at the back of the pace here and working nicely. He was pushed out towards the very end of this, but they really wanted to give him a decent workout here, and you can see these 2 horses were way ahead of anything else.
And that's Styling City, who won over the Straight 1000, the horse on the inside, so it looks OK in the morning.
Yep. Certainly, OK. He's first up since May and has placed first up in the past, fresh up. Good Companion's our early favourite, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him in there for a second, but I think this horse can just sit behind the one we're talking about, Gallant Return, and let those Good Companion, Very Rich Man on. So I see it as a leader-dominated race. 3 to beat 2 and 1, and then Dollar Reward if they do go too crazy. I think that he'll sit midfield, back in midfield. 3, 2, 1 and 8.
Gone the other way. I'm going against Paul, but I'm not willing to have a side wager on it because I think it is a race that could easily go either way, and Carefree Prince is probably the fly potentially in the ointment or the deciding factor of the speed. 7 Thou Shall Sing. He's green, he's still raw, he's got a an engine, but he's got a bit to learn. I think he gets a chance here at start 7 to put things all together and get the win. Dollar Reward running on. Spring Win, I saw something from him last start, maybe returning to a little bit of form. Gallant Return. I'm going to leave Very Rich Man, Good Companion, Carefree Prince out. So I'm going with the horses that'll sit in behind as opposed to the ones that'll be leading.
All right, I got the same 4 numbers as Paul, just a slightly different order. I went with Very Rich Man in the end too.
I won't be taking head-to-head with you either.
Possibly make call, we will find out.
Not after Superior Boy.